Yo, what's good? So, I haven't done a weekly recap in a while, but I just did a stream and some people were asking about it, so thought I'd bring it back. So, this is actually after the week has happened. I haven't done it like as it goes. So I'm gonna just go through all the trades I took this week and explain why I took them. But yeah, let's get into the first day. So this is the first trade I took. This is on GU. I actually made a live trading video on this. So if you haven't seen that, then it was an alright trade. There's nothing like crazy. It was just a 1-to-1 because this week is NFP week and also this is quarter 4. So zones likely won't hold, and if they do, they likely won't go for high RRs. So I was cool with just going for a 1-to-1 on this trade. And for a quick breakdown, there was a fair value gap just in the zone here. Always like to see that, that makes it high probability. Above the 200 EMA, broke all this structure, broke structure one more time before coming down to this demand zone. And yeah, broke candle, got in at the breaker candle, took it from a 1-to-1, and hey, would you look at that? I actually got out like perfectly. I say that, but some people in the Discord, which hey, if you want to join it in the description, they took it up for a 1-to-2 and 1-to-3, I believe, which is crazy, but I didn't have the patience to hold for that. But I got out a good point up here at least. Well, it was somewhere around up here, and yeah, that was a decent trade to start the week. So let's get into Tuesday. Alright, so Tuesday's trade, this was actually taken on stream, and it was a loss, but it was all good. It could have been a winner, but I'll talk about that as we're going through it. So this setup was high probability, above 200 EMA, we're breaking structure to the upside. We're clearly in a short-term uptrend at least, and so I quite like this. Only thing was, we're pretty high, but hey, I don't mind that too much. So I got in at the break of this candle, I believe, and I think I was just going for a 1-to-1 once again. NFP week, quarter 4, dangerous time to trade. Trades won't really be going for that much. And first candle I got went in my direction pretty nicely at first, and then the next candle started coming down. I believe I cut my loss around here, but if I had held, I would have got stopped out. Okay, so it was a good loss to cut, but I was talking about re-entering because this is a valid re-entry on this trade. We never broke the zone. This is still valid. Again, at this breaker candle, literally same entry point, and just put a stop below here. I didn't because I don't really like re-entering because it kind of gets me scared, and you shouldn't be scared during a trade because I always think I'm not really willing to take another loss right here. So I didn't re-enter. I said to people in the chat, hey, re-enter if you're confident with it. Some people did. I didn't. And yeah, this one, man, some people took even more than a 1-to-1, but yeah, it did eventually drop, but it's unfortunate. But at least I cut my loss, so it wasn't even a full L. Yeah, could definitely be a lot worse. Could have been a win, but some other people took the win, and it's always good to see. Yeah, we move on to Wednesday, man. Alright, so for Wednesday's trade, this is actually an attempt at a liquidity grab. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this, but I've been trying to learn liquidity grabs and support and resistance because when markets are in consolidation, it's often the best way to go. But I saw that we started breaking structure to the upside, and I was like, I'd be cool with a buy. I'd also be cool with a sell, the way that it was kind of coming down, but a buy is kind of ideal, especially after this demand zone hit. And so originally I was looking at just this area as support and maybe a liquidity grab, which I saw this candle here. And then once it started going down more, I was a bit concerned because I kind of had my support area like here and it closed below. So I shouldn't have taken this trade. This was my mistake. I didn't even call this out in the Discord because I wasn't confident in it, and I actually lowered my lot size because I wasn't really that confident, which is a good thing because this did actually lose, but I took it as a liquidity grab. This wick just kind of made me think that it would want to go up, and the next candle, I got in at the break, and it did go up for a bit, and I was like, I was pretty confident at the time, but I ended up cutting my loss, I think, at the bottom of this wick rather than all the way down here. So I'm pretty sure I cut it down here, even though my stop was originally here. So once again, another small loss. But this one was pretty dumb. Like, maybe I shouldn't have taken this. And, oh yeah, it would have lost. Like, it did continue down, went into a downtrend. But, hey, sometimes you gotta learn. You gotta learn from your mistakes. Maybe this was just an invalid liquidity grab because it kind of closed below there, but I kind of just wanted to take it, so I kind of moved it like around here. So I was like, oh, no, that's valid. Dumb. That was dumb. But that was about it for Wednesday. Very small loss, and we continue to Thursday. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. Alright, so this is actually the final trade of the week because I'm not trading tomorrow, which is Friday, because it is NFP, and that's a bit too much risk. Quarter 4 and NFP is a bit crazy. So today was my last trade, and I was streaming. Sick stream, by the way. The stream was so sick. There was like 130 people in there at points. Everyone was just talking. The W's after the win was just beautiful. But yeah, this was just a 15-minute setup actually. Basically had everything I like to see. Break of structure, above 200 EMA, quite a lot above it on the 15-minute, but on the 5-minute, we're also pretty high above it, but it's valid. In the 15-minute, we had a gap in the zone as well, break and structure to the upside. Basically followed all my rules, so I was like, you know what, why not take it? One thing that I didn't like was, usually, if I'm taking a 15-minute setup, you should take 15-minute break of candle, but 15-minute break of candle is all the way up here. So I just scaled down to the 15-minute. Not the best thing, but I took this break of candle. Got in a little bit late because I was not sure if I wanted to get in because it was a nice GU setup, but 2 candles, TP smacked. I got out at a really good time as well. Like I've been saying, only going for 1-to-1s this week because NFP, everything, just not in my favor. And yeah, got in at a really good time. It just invalidated the zone straight away, and look where we're at now. So overall, profitable week. Like to see those, like to see that, and I'm just hoping we can keep it up. Considering this is NFP quarter 4, I'm still pretty early on my journey, feel me? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm excited for next year, man. I'll give the final stats now, I'll just talk a little more, because I'm a yapper, as one may say. But yeah, see you in a second. Yeah, I ain't even calculated like how much I'm up for the week yet, so I'm just about to yap, but I know it's profitable because my losses were small, cut losses, and the wins were just casual 1-to-1s, but that's enough, alright? I mean, not enough for me to make a living on my small ass account. Imagine I'm on a bigger account, that's what I already need to be catching every day. So yeah, I'm just getting used to that, and even when I'm doing a funded challenge, that's what I need to be catching, because as long as I'm making more than I'm losing, that's cool. But yeah, I've been fairly break even, like a lot of the time, but sometimes taking a win week, which is always nice to see. Always means I'm making improvements. But yeah, considering the circumstance of NFP and quarter 4, this is a pretty good week for me. Just enjoy talking to people in the Discord and streaming. It's been pretty nice. But yeah, I just thought I should catch up on one of these weekly recaps because I haven't done one in like 2 weeks. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of these. I kind of be noting down my trades anyway, so I've got my own documentation, but this is just kind of extra to go through it. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Catch you on some live streams, catch me in the Discord, follow me on Instagram, post my wins and losses. But yeah, that's about it. So bye. Go away.